We have bad news for New York City, but we already knew that there were bad news for New York City because Surya Mamdani is the mayor-elect who will be mayor effectively on January 1st, 2026. But he is in a worrying development. Surya Mamdani is pushing to install a pro-Palestinian Muslim in the New York Assembly after winning the mayor's race. I mean, this is a woman who thinks that America literally deserved 9/11 for being racist and capitalist. That's concerning, to say the least. He has endorsed Aberkawas. New York, you've been conquered by Muslims, says Eric Doherty. You will be the next Dearborn at this rate. I mean, this a couple of concerning things about this lady. He made his first endorsement. Aberkawas, a Palestinian activist who moved to New York City only last year. So she has been living on New York City only for 1 year. Go figure. After earning a master's degree in Islamic liberation theology from a South African university. I mean, if you try to write a joke around this, if you wrote fiction with a character like this, people will say, this is way too outrageous. You know that I've said way too many times, like reality, the reality that we are living right now, we already know it's not a simulation. But if you try to run some kind of, I don't know, novel or comic book or anything regarding fiction with this, people will call you out and say that is unrealistic. You're making a caricature of what would be an extremist, and we have it right here. We have we can make this stuff up. We have some words about her, and you know how she is going to make it about her hijab. Let me listen to this.
I wear hijab, and that's obvious, and obviously that, you know, targets me for a lot of different things, and I get discriminated against for a lot of different things. But I also have a lot of different parts of my identity that are hard to deal with, that I don't even get to talk about, because all people want to talk about is the fact that I wear hijab.
No, wait a second. This is a usual trap in this kind of reasoning. Oh, since I wear hijab, then you're going to attack me. You're going to attack me because of my more complex identity. Girl, we don't care about your hijab. We really don't care. I, for one, I don't care if you wear a hijab or don't wear one. I don't care what your identity is. I don't care if you identify as a Lambo with green lights that can fly. That is, nobody cares about that. The only thing that people care in your position is, can you do your job and can you do it well? That's all that anybody should care about, nothing else. But of course, since you're not sure if you can do the job, and my guess is that you can't, then you're making sure to draw attention to your hijab because, oh, if you're criticizing me because you are biased because of my hijab or something. No, we criticize you because your policies are nonsensical, and your policies are based on the assumption that America actually deserved 9/11 because, well, there are a bunch of racists.
And finding that, you know, the system of capitalism and racism and white supremacy, etc., and Islamophobia have all been used, to colonize lands, right, to take resources from other people. And so this is like a long trajectory, and we're just seeing the manifestations of that continuation, right, with 9/11.
I want to ask a question that is the colonization and taking lands from other people. You remember what happened with I don't know, the Moors back in the day? How much land did they invade and conquer and colonize? Have you forgotten about that? But we have not forgotten about that. But of course, it's something that we already got over with because this is 2025. But some people seem to be eternal victims of the, I don't know, of their pathetic mind. I think that could be an alternate title for that movie. Eternal victims of a pathetic mind, playing now in theaters.
And so a lot of times when people are asking us to respond about, attack, right? If you look back, like historically, right, a lot of us come from lands that were colonized, lands where wars are being waged, right? And a lot of times because of U.S. policy or the policies in Europe. And so.
And yes, she is also dumb because she can't really have a train of thought, like have a concept, an idea. She's just spewing all these talking points merged in this kind of, cornucopia of nonsense. Like this abundance of hogwash that is coming out of her mouth in a way that woke people are like that. Are mesmerized by all that she's saying because it sounds so great, so powerful, so everything. I'm telling you, New York City is F up. It's F up. It's just flee. Just flee. There's nothing to do here. If they embrace this stuff, New York City is going to go the way of London, and nobody wants New York City to go the way of London, but this is what you got. This is what the vast majority of New Yorkers voted for. You might complain, but the ballots were, designed in a way that was not fair. But that was reality. But if Sliwa couldn't do anything, Cuomo plus Sliwa their numbers did not match between the two Mamdani's numbers. So this is literally what you got. This is the people. You have to understand. Maybe you did not vote for Mamdani. That would be great. And I'm pretty sure that if you're watching this video and you're from New York, you did not vote for Mamdani. The problem is that you are living in a city in which the majority have room temperature IQ and were very easily seduced by the promises of communism, democratic socialism, or whatever Mamdani wants to call it. That is pathetic. I mean, as for me, I'm quite picky about that. I think knowing that, okay, you cannot avoid living with stupid people because there are stupid people everywhere in the world. Some places more than others. But when you have the extreme of people being, it's like just led by this Pied Piper of misery, then I don't know what to tell you. That you really need to reevaluate what do you want from your city, because it's not going to be good. This is not going to be good.
I find that we can connect over that, but then also that the idea that we have to apologize for like a terror attack that like a couple of people did, and then there is no apologies or reparations for genocides and for slavery, etc., is something that I kind of find like reprehensible.
I guess that this was extra points for including in less than 1 minute, white supremacy, racism, colonialism, genocide, everything. She hit all the points. That is amazing. I'm actually surprised, but I would like to know what you think about this in the comments. Remember that this is The Power Pundit, my channel on American politics. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm The Power Pundit. Much love and bliss.